Welcome to Africa. In Swahili, we say Karibu. Karibu Africa.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man.
Jambo, my name is Freddy. I belong to an ethnic group or tribe called Chaga. In Tanzania, we are over 120 different ethnic groups. I'm from Kilimanjaro. Our ancestors live on the slopes of Kilimanjaro. Before I became a safari guide, I did a mountain guide for 3 times climbed Kilimanjaro. Oh. I found out that it was very difficult, and also I thought it's a job that needs physical strength. And then I switched to safari guide, and then I thought this is a good thing. What made me to be a guide, I was very interested to the nature. I like nature. I like to meet different people, interesting people from all over the world. And here I am. I end up being a safari guide, and now I'm able to meet these people.
Rainbow Bear, mama way.
Rainbow Bear, Rainbow Bear, Rainbow Bear,
Rainbow Bear, mama way.
Rainbow Bear.
Hey, 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 Rainbow Bear, mama.
Jambo again, Fred here. I would like to imitate lion roar. The lion is the king of the bush. Lion is the king of the beast. And this sound I'm going to make is when they communicate at night. Mostly male make that sound to show that he's awake and he's in his territory. So I'm going to roar like a male lion. So when lion roar at night, as I said, it's one of the territorial habits, telling the other male like, I'm in my territory, don't get close to my territory. And I can translate it. It's like he's saying, this country is mine, is mine, is mine.
Habari. My name is Bob. I'm going to imitate a bird called ring-necked dove. Everywhere you go around northern circuit of Tanzania, you find this bird, and it's one of my favorite birds. So now I would like to imitate that bird. Work hard, drink lug. Work hard, drink lug. Yes, yeah, that's what he's trying to say. And whenever you're out in the bush in the morning, most of morning hours, then you can hear that bird. It's like a wake-up call to when you're in Africa.
Another sound I'm going to make is hyena, which is very common animal at night. All these animals are active at night, so they always call each other. Since they may be during the day, they may hide in the den, but at night when they go out, each of them will take a different direction. So whenever they find out they are far away from each other, they have to call each other, like asking each other, where are you? I'm here. And this is the sound I'm going to make. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, so that's a hyena sound.
That's hippo. Yeah.
That's terrific. I love it.
Osisikeleli Afrika malupaganyisu pondolwayo izwa imitandazo yetu Nkosi sikelela thina lusapho lwayo murena buluka sitshaba sa Yesu ufedise dintwali matswenyeho murena buluka sitshaba sa Yesu ufedise dintwali matswenyeho usipulu.
Cut it out, roll it up, pack it down, lay an egg. Roll it up, pack it down, lay an egg. Keep it rolling, really rolling, never stop till it's round. Never stop, raw done. Now the ball is buried, soon the egg is hatching. Big fat grub is eating, raw done. Then the grub drank.
Wala utamsignifica ukunguja kutokea pale tulipoona wale nani wa mwanzoni. Wale kulikuwa kwanza.
Stuck in the phone.
Jambo again. I would like to share with you a little bit about the Serengeti. Serengeti National Park is one of our biggest national park in Tanzania. It used to be #1 biggest national park in Tanzania, but we extend another park which is in the southern part of the Serengeti called Ruaha National Park. Then Ruaha became #1 national park. The size of the Serengeti is 14,763 square kilometers, about the same size as the Connecticut state. The name Serengeti comes from the Maasai word Siringeti. Siringeti means endless plain. So when the Maasai walk through the Serengeti, they walk from Masai Mara, they cross the river, they came from north, they came to the center of the Serengeti, and then they had drought. They were just pursuing for the green pasture, so they went further south, and then when they get to the southern part of the Serengeti in the short grass plain, they find out that is like endless plain. So Serengeti is well known, is very famous in the world by having a big number of wild beasts that migrate every year. So they don't really migrate only in the Serengeti area, but they also cross the Mara River, they go to Kenya, and there are like millions of them. It has been recorded over 1.5 million wild beasts migrate every year, and this is what makes Serengeti to be one of the unique park and one of the World Heritage Site because of this great migration that happen every year. So we are very lucky to have our first president, late Mwalimu Nyerere. He tried to preserve the area for wildlife, and at that time actually there is not enough facilities, not enough fund to protect this area, but he thought it would be a good idea just to put the marker around the area to protect the area, and then later he thought, it's better to educate people and to tell people about the importance of conservation. So the whole country, it's preserved. I would say 32% of the total land of Tanzania, it's preserved for wildlife, which is very, very good thing. And Serengeti is one of them. Serengeti became a national park in 1950. At that time, we were still under British. So 1950 they decided the Serengeti is a national park. So at that time Maasai used to live both Ngorongoro and Serengeti, but it was very difficult to push them to get out of the Serengeti to go to Ngorongoro. So they kept on negotiating about that until 1961 when we got independent. That's when the conservator in Ngorongoro was appointed, and after conservator being appointed, actually he sat with the Maasai elders because he found out that there's no way you can talk to these people unless you talk to the leaders, and then the leaders will just talk to their people. And he told them that you need to go to the Ngorongoro conservation area, and this area will be preserved for a national park. And they tried to convince them, telling them that in Ngorongoro area you'll have more green grass for your cattle, because the Ngorongoro conservation is very large, more like tropical kind of. So the Maasai were happy to move to the Ngorongoro conservation area, and then Ngorongoro became a conservation and Serengeti remained as a national park. So since then, 1961, it was strictly that the Serengeti, nobody else were allowed to come into the area, and it has been preserved up to this time.
Welcome to our Serengeti Nyumba, or camp. Come on, we'll show you. This is number 9. Beautiful semi-permanent camp. They take these down and put them back up when they have visitors. Always have to keep them zipped up to keep these nasty, stinging, biting things out. Oh. And there's 2 wonderful beds here, hangers and racks for each of us. The lighting is all solar powered, so we don't use the lights, or we don't have electricity, but only use lights when we need to. The beds are super comfortable. It's actually quite cool in the evening. You can zip these up and down for privacy and to keep you warmer if you want. And then in here is our really cool bathroom. We cannot drink the water here, so they provide bottled water. And you brush your teeth using bottled water. Here's our sinks. We each have a sink. And then they provide these nifty urns full of water. So this water is okay for cleaning. So we ladle some water in to our sinks. And then wash your hands, wash your face, not wearing your glasses normally. And then when you're done, you put your dirty water in this nifty bucket. And then they recycle the water and use it for laundry or watering the plants or something like that. The toilet is around this corner. And this is a genuine composting toilet. And you do your business, squirt it and clean it down, and it miraculously gets cleaned out. You pull the thing open, take care of your business, then you pump it a couple times to squirt everything down, close it up, and you're good to go. And then we also have our own private shower. This also comes from solar heated water, so you have to ask for your water and then use it right away. Comes out of here and you get 5 gallons. That's all. Of pretty hot water. Actually, very hot water.
Fill it through the bucket, then we press up.
The up button.
Okay.
Nice. Where does the water come from?
Arusha.
Arusha?
Yeah.
You drive it in?
Yeah.
Wow.
Arusha town.
Pull this thing, water comes out. It's really good water pressure, but we try very carefully not to waste any. So this is our very nice bathroom. I hope you've liked our wonderful home. We sure are enjoying it big time. You need to come to the Serengeti and see more monkeys. Actually, there are monkeys here. Come see us.
Can they be that close? Just let me state for the record, we're giving love in a family dog. We are family. Hey, I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, sing. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, sing.
The peace of wild things. When despair for the world grows in me, and I wake in the night at the least sound in fear of what my life and my children's lives may be, I go and lie down where the wood drake rests in his beauty on the water, and the great heron feeds. I come into the peace of wild things, who do not tax their lives with forethought of grief. I come into the presence of still water, and feel above me the day-blind stars waiting with their light. For a time I rest in the grace of the world, and am free. By Wendell